Thanks for joining me today with this agent stacking strategy. It's something a lot of loan officers don't know about, something we've helped pioneer over the last several years as we've worked with hundreds and hundreds of loan officers across the country. It's been a big game changer for them, and it will be for you too, as long as you can understand this concept. Now, the first thing that I'll bring up is real easy. A lot of people already know this, but if you have 5 to 10 decent or high producing agents referring you most or all their business every single month, you'll have a healthy, thriving, predictable business, and you don't need much else. But the challenge with that is actually getting to that point. Oftentimes it takes years of courting agents to get there, or you have to pitch in on Zillow leads or something else like that. We're going to show you how to avoid that whole process and make this a lot quicker so you can compress time. Instead of taking 2-3 years to develop these relationships, you can do it in like 6 to 12 months. But before I do that, let me kind of tell you where this came from. So background for us, I'm Brandon. I'm the founder and CEO of the Mortgage Growth System. We've been working with loan officers since 2016. And when we started helping them produce prospects and leads and put together advanced marketing systems, we didn't really know what we had on our hands. What we soon discovered was that loan officers were actually doing what I'm about to describe today, this agent stacking strategy. And that's what made us realize, oh, wow, this is really powerful. It's really tapping into something, because it's all about being able to produce, referral partnerships that are lasting, that are strong, that are easy. And that's really where this came from. Is almost it hit us on the side of the head, not expecting that this would be the side result. But a lot of smart loan officers we work with, they showed us what they were doing, and we said, okay, great. Let's amplify that strategy. Let's support that and help you guys make this possible. So our system right now is being used by over 500 loan officers, tons of different companies all across the country. And what we do is we use a sophisticated direct consumer marketing process with a lot of automations built in to simplify every step of the way and generate, I say leads, but really they're prospects and opportunities every single month. So a lot of our loan officers are generating, 100, 200, even 300 prospects or leads every single month. And what they're doing with this is they're actually taking these opportunities and they're feeding them over to their agent partners, right? So we know with our strategies, we're able to capture people just early enough in the phase that most of them, actually 95% of them, aren't working with an agent or a realtor yet. So this gives the loan officer a lot of power. And so our best loan officers are really utilizing the strategy to do what I call deal trading. Right. So they produce a pre-approved buyer, and then they take it to an agent and say, hey, I have a deal for you with one exception. And that's that I need to get one deal back for you in return. Now, obviously, you're double dipping on the deal, right? You're turning one deal into 2 deals, which is powerful enough as it is. But the most important thing is this is getting your foot right in the door. You don't have to worry about the coffee meetings, networking events, trying to keep calling a bunch of agents every single month. They get a chance to work with you right away, and it's very easy for them to accept a deal. I mean, what agent's not going to accept a deal that they're getting handed in their lap, with the exception that they have to trade one back? It's a very fair trade, and the vast majority of agents will be glad to take you up on it. And in fact, a lot of agents will respond positively to that request the first time you talked with them. So again, get away from all those networking events, making 1,000 phone calls on Monday mornings and that sort of thing, and just doing the check-in stuff with agents. This is a hugely powerful strategy. Now, to amplify this strategy even more, what actually happens is that after you start doing that, you trade a deal. Maybe some agents you'll need to trade another deal. So you're getting 4 deals off of the 2 that you produced, right? So 2 from your system, your lead system that we provided, and then 2 from the agent. And then as long as you're a good loan officer and you know that you're good and you're in the business, it's very easy for them to start, liking you. And obviously you're providing value that 95% of the loan officers out there just don't do. Nobody gives deals to agents. It's such a rare thing to do. So you stand out very quickly. And so it's easy to win those agents over, lock those relationships in. And then in fact, what we also find is that a lot of times the relationship gets so tight, you don't actually have to do the deal trading anymore. And so the agent stacking process, this is where that comes in, is that you actually do this with one agent for a while, and then you can actually switch it over and move it to another agent. So you're constantly adding new agents into the process. And with our way of doing direct-to-consumer advertising, you can actually start to amplify that. You can actually notch it up very easily. And in fact, we know historically that about every $200 to $300 spent on direct-to-consumer advertising will produce a pre-approved buyer or funded deal. And so it doesn't take a lot of rocket science to see how powerful this is. So if you need to crank up your system a little bit to add in another agent, you can do that over and over again. So the agent stacking strategy is amazing. Now, I would like to get into some of the variables of this too, because there's a lot of different options. And we understand that not everybody's the same as another person, and your agent may be different than another agent. So there's ways to work this system that may be a little bit different than what I'm giving you here, as this is a big outline of it. However, at least you can get the concept. Now, what I would recommend you do at this point is, if this sounds interesting to you and you can see the potential of it, is choose an option below me in this video. There's option to schedule a call. You can talk to a representative on our team and we'll walk you through the entire process. You can also see a demo video that shows you the process of how we market to these consumers and attract your leads and prospects as well. And probably and some other options below as well. So either way, last thing I'll leave you with, though, is the way our program pricing structures work. Our options do start very affordably, especially when you look at the many options out there, and especially because we've been around longer than probably anything you're looking at currently. Our options start as little as $1,000 per month, and we also have lifetime programs that for most loan officers will only cost what they would spend on one or two, or what they would make on one or two loans worth of commission. So the potential is really huge here. And I certainly hope you take a moment to look a little deeper into our program. If you're serious about growing your business and you have a marketing mindset and you're not afraid to invest in your business, this could be the perfect thing for you. So hopefully we'll talk to you soon, or you'll at least check out some more of our stuff. Thanks so much.